This is Shailaja Kamath, and I am participating in this Sahayog show, and I am very much happy about participating here because my sir, Satyendra Rane sir, he is giving me a very good platform to be in front of the many people here, and many will be coming and exhibiting, and there will be many more will be there, and I'll be enjoying all these things because I am participating here just to give and show my art to the people coming around. I am painting acrylic on canvas, as well as I am a multimedia artist. I do paint all other, I do use all other media also, that is charcoal also. I do knife painting, I do watercolor painting, which is my favorite also, and I do oil painting also. Then pastel and all and pencil painting is also my favorite. So anyhow, I like to paint, and I always keep myself busy in painting, and I want to show my art to the people. This exhibition, Sahayog, is again contributing for the education and education, cause of education. So that will be a very good opportunity for me also to contribute on this basis of showing my art, and I'm very happy to be here. So this is the happiest moment of my life, you can say. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Sneha Nikam, and here we are at the 8th edition of the Sahayog Contemporary Art Exhibition at Nehru Center, Mumbai. And I'm very happy to be associated with Rani sir for the 5th consecutive time. And I would just like to say that this platform has been a very helpful for all us artists, as also the part of the proceeds go towards an NGO that we are supporting, Alert Citizen Forum. So art with a cause always has much more a fulfilling experience. And yeah, I would like to talk about my painting here. This painting is called Divine Manifestation, and it basically is, it's my depiction of the divine bird Anam, where you know, being of a form of duality but also being of one source. So it kind of represents that even though like God is one, but you know, the representations or the forms can be many. So here the two heads represent Shiva, Vishnu, or it could be any other form as well. And also the flower here is a very iconic flower which is usually seen outside a Shiva temple. It's called the Kailashpati flower. And this flower also is a symbol of protection. So I think all these factors, these elements together are creating a feeling of like a visual tapestry to the viewer, you know. So it enhances a feeling of profound spiritual awakening. And that is what I've tried to depict in my two paintings. My other painting is inside, it's Parshvanatha. I've depicted the 23rd Tirthankar of the Jain religion. So you can have a look at that one as well. And yeah, I'm very happy to be associated with Sahayog, and I really hope, because this show has been growing every year in its credibility, as also with the amount of help that it is providing to a lot of NGOs around India. And yeah, I would just like to say I'm very happy and grateful. Thank you.
This is your 5th collaboration with Sahayog.
Yes.
So can you tell us something about Satyendra Rane, who is organizer of this event, and how's your equation with him?
Yeah, so I think with Rani sir, it has been very warm and happy, because he's always been encouraging and he has always supported my work. And it's been a very pleasant, like even like the entire, like since the last 5 years, it's like a family, you know. We get together every year for this 1 week, and it's a feeling of like a family exhibition. We don't really feel deserted or, you know, alone. I was welcomed even when my first show. I never felt that I was with somebody new, you know. So with all the other supporting artists also, be it Revati ma'am, Arpito, it's a very warm feeling to be around. So yeah, I would say, and sir has always like kind of pushed me and helped me get my best works out. So and supported my work also.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
मैं सहयोग में हर साल पार्टिसिपेट करती हूँ। 8 साल से मैं इसका पार्ट हूँ और इस शो में पार्टिसिपेट करके बहुत अच्छा लगता है, क्योंकि हर साल कोई नई कॉज होती है, सोशल कॉज, जिसके लिए हम काम करते हैं। और बच्चों के लिए खासकर हम ज़्यादा काम करते हैं इस शो के द्वारा। मेरा काम एब्स्ट्रैक्ट स्टाइल में है। मैं हमेशा एब्स्ट्रैक्ट स्टाइल में काम करती हूँ। इस बार मैंने इस पेंटिंग का नाम स्कोप रखा है, क्योंकि मुझे कहीं ना कहीं स्कोप नज़र आता है छोटी सी जगहों में, जो हम हमारी रोज़मर्रा की ज़िंदगी में छोटी छोटी जगह है वो छूट जाती है, हम उन पर ध्यान नहीं देते। तो वही छोटी छोटी जगहों में जो स्कोप रहता है किसी भी चीज़ का हो, पर्टिकुलर किसी एक चीज़ का स्कोप नहीं, शायद रिश्तों में हो सकता है, काम में हो सकता है, किसी भी चीज़ में वो स्कोप हो सकता है, वो दिखाने की कोशिश मैंने यहाँ पे की है। और ये है मेवर एसेंस। इसमें मैंने बताने की कोशिश की है कि हमारी यादें या एक्सपीरियंस हमारे ज़िंदगी में कैसे असर करते हैं और हमारे इम्पैक्ट कैसे करते हैं, और हम उनको कैसे एनालाइज करते हैं और कैसे उनको सेग्रीगेट करते हैं, वो थोड़ा सा बताने की इसमें कोशिश की है। बाकी इस शो के बारे में कहना चाहूँ तो ये एक फैमिली है, ग्रुप के अलावा मैं कहूँगी एक फैमिली है, और ये हर साल बढ़ती जा रही है और अच्छे कॉज के लिए बढ़ती जा रही है। में और आर्टिस्ट आए और इसमें और पार्टिसिपेट करें और एक सोशल कॉज से जुड़ने का मौका पाए और खुद को भी एज अ आर्टिस्ट ग्रो करने का एक मौका यहाँ पे अच्छी तरह से मिलता है। हर एक आर्टिस्ट को इक्वल यहाँ पे स्टेज मिलती है। किसी के पार्शलिटी या ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता कि बड़े आर्टिस्ट है, प्रोफेशनल आर्टिस्ट है, ऐसे कुछ नहीं होता यहाँ पे। सिर्फ आर्ट को वैल्यू दी जाती है इस शो में। ये सबसे अच्छी मुझे यहाँ पे बात लगती है एज अ पार्टिसिपेंट।
Thank you. And this is my artwork. This is called Sisters, and it's like a window to the past, memories, and everyone has family bondings in India is a very important part and parcel of our culture, and this is more a depiction of that. And I think I have two daughters, so again, that whole theme of sisters is something I felt like, and that is what I've tried to depict. Also about Sahayog. Every year Sahayog is associated with a cause, and that becomes important because art is a very good medium by which it can bring people together and help causes. Entertainment is something that people do use to raise funds, and we thought art is also a very good medium by which people not only support art, but while supporting art, it sort of also helps causes. And another important thing is that art as a medium has always been one to lead front. It can always voice protest, it can voice pain, it can voice celebration. So art in that way is a very important part of society because it communicates a lot of the feelings of society which otherwise you will not be able to capture. And hence when you support art and via medium you're supporting a cause, I think it just works out beautifully as a relationship. Thanks.
So this is the 8th edition of the event.
Yeah.
What would you like to add about the organizer and the curator of the event, Mr. Satyendra?
So yeah, this is the 8th edition of the event, and it's a long time. 8 years is a pretty long time. So just by saying that it has stood for 8 years also shows the success of the whole concept of Sahayog, as well as that the curator is doing something right. That's the reason he's been there for so long. Satyendra sir, personally, he's an extremely balanced person, and I think he's the great thing about him is his simplicity, and I think that again is a very important strength which helps us bring a lot of new artists onto the fold, and I think it is his personality, I think, which sort of attracts people, brings us all together, and I think Sahayog has now become like a family. So while there is a very core set of artists who come year after year, but every year you see so many new artworks, so many new styles and so many new artists coming to the upfront. So I think Satyendra sir is doing a brilliant job, and again, the moment you say 8th edition, it just says it all, that it has been there for 8 long years.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Madhumita Basu. This is my artwork. It's named Lakshmi Kamal. It's basically, as you know, Kamal is a motif of regeneration, and it is something that grows in a murky, muddy place. However, it's always pure and pristine. And this is my first time participating in Sahayog art exhibition. And for me, I have participated earlier, but a platform as big as this, it's an honor to take part in. And the best part of it is that a part of the proceeds of the sale from each of these paintings will go for the education of marginalized children. So that's also a big deal.
Since this is your first collaboration with Sahayog,
Yeah.
what would you like to add about Mr. Satyendra Rane, who happens to be the organizer and the curator?
Okay, Rane sir, know as a teacher also because I have learned acrylic from him, and he actually gives people an opportunity to showcase their own talents, and he encourages people to improve on their own skill sets. He will not give you clear cut instructions and say, follow my lead, do this. No, it isn't his style. He will help you improve your style, and he will help you, improve your quality of art. And he is extremely easy to deal with. The atmosphere is very relaxed, very friendly, and it's good.
It's a pleasure to have you here, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Good evening. My name is Poonam. This is my artwork, Wanderlust in Denim. Wanderlust in Denim means this denim jacket belongs to me, but has traveled the world. It has seen more countries than probably many of us would have. It has traveled to tons, like I said, many countries and seen a lot of emotions and people as well. So I wanted to put it over here because it's a very special piece and I'm very emotionally drawn to this piece as well. So I wanted to put it up on a canvas and show it to the world.
This is such a unique artwork, and this happens to be your first collaboration with Sahayog.
That is correct.
So, what would you like to add about your collaboration with Mr. Satyendra Rane and Sahayog?
So this is the first time I'm participating with Sahayog, and I would want to specifically call out that this piece of art wouldn't have been born if it was not for Satyendra Rane sir at all. I used to do a different kind of art, which was very different than this, but Rane sir pushed me out of my comfort zone and made me realize that I can do something different, which is not my like I said, comfort zone, right? The best part about being associated with Sahayog is it is like a extended family. Everybody is so warm and welcoming. I'm meeting people for the first time since yesterday, but I don't feel I'm meeting them for the first time. And everybody is so appreciative of everybody's art and encouraging as well. So there is no competition. And I think art and any kind of, any kind of quality in you only goes better when there is no competition and people around you are encouraging. So I think that's very unique about Sahayog.
And along with art, Sahayog has been known to champion causes for social welfare.
That is right.
How do you feel about that?
I think directly, I think all of us always want to be a part of some or the other social cause, want to donate or, we give to some charitable causes. So I think it was meant to be. I always feel that it was meant to be associated with Sahayog, and it is fabulous that indirectly whatever I am doing and the proceeds will be going to some or the other noble cause. And the best part is Rane sir personally is a part of all the activities that will happen or the proceedings that will go to the noble cause or NGOs. So I think that's great.
It's a unique artwork. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Hello, my name is Bharti Davde. First time I'm participating in this yoga art exhibition, and this is my painting. This is actually, I like to depict the human native and that expression and the color, to play with the colors, knives, rolls. And I just want that scatteredness and that I don't want a perfection, but that merging with the colors. So that is a theme. And I'm also learning from Satyendra Rane sir, and he is the one who he teaches the art how you can do it. It's not, he doesn't teach that you have to do it this way. Nothing. He just brings out the expressions, and that how you can bring it to the communicate with the audience. So that is something I like, and it is very amazing experience. And this is and the sales proceeds of this exhibition are going to go in the for the social cause, for the education of the unaided students. So thank you.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hello, I'm Sazia. This is my painting. It's in the form of mosaic, patchwork art basically. If you look at this very closely, you can see only just boxes and patchworks. But at a nice distance, you can recognize a figure or a face which I have drawn. So yeah, that is what it is.
This is a unique painting, say the least. This is the first collaboration with Sahayog.
Yeah. This is
So
my
how
first
does it feel to collaborate with Mr.
It is
Satyendra?
very convenient. Firstly, it was Sir himself who approached me for this exhibition, and I was ready for it. And he loved this style. I actually sent him some of my artworks related to this style, and he loved it. So he just approached me for this kind of styles that is not here till now. So yes, I said yes for it, and this is what it is.
And the proceeds of this exhibition will go towards a social welfare cause. How do you feel about that?
I feel very nice about it. It is actually a good work. I'm not related to this kind of work up till now, but this is nice.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I'm an artist and I've been participating in Sahayog since past 4 years. Today I'm going to talk about my painting. It's called The Transcendence. It's about the energies of the Mahadeva, the Shiva, Lord Shiva, the Lord. So it's about, he's a destroyer and the creator. It depicts the circle of, the infinite circle of Trinity. And I made it into black and white because white depicts the energy of like the growth and rising above, whereas this is the darkness. The Kundalini rises up, and the red is the ray of hope. It is the color of hope and ray and like beauty in itself.
It's a powerful painting, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
This is a fourth collaboration with Sahayog.
Yes.
What would you like to add about Mr. Satyendra Rane?
He's a gem of an artist and a curator as well. We become a family together now, and every year there is a social cause attached to the Sahayog. So it is an immense pleasure to be a part of this group. It's a family, we should say now, and it's wonderful to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you so much.
I'm Dr. Nandita Desai and I love to paint, and my speciality or my favorite subject to paint is old homes. So during the COVID, I went around and saw all the old abandoned homes, took photographs of them, and then tried to bring a new life and color into the homes. So there are homes all over Maharashtra. So this is my homage to that something doesn't die, that there's always some beauty, especially in something that's vintage and that's old. So this is the 8th organization that the organized show that Satyendra Rane has done. I participated in all 8, and in fact he's my teacher and he's my mentor. So he's the reason why I paint. So thank you to Satyendra Rane. Yes. And a part of the sale proceeds will go towards a school in Palghar, and which I am very keen on social work, and I fully support this, and I think every art exhibition should do something for the people, especially for the children. So I'm doubly excited because of this.
Alright. My name is Adyut Rajadaksh, and I'm lucky to be presenting my 2 latest paintings over here at the Sahayog show, 8th edition of the Sahayog show. And this painting, it's called Pangrun, which means blanket in Marathi. And I wanted to, normally I do a grid style, and I wanted to do a grid style here which is a little more opened up. And I wanted to explore some of the motifs that are very present in Indian art. So a lot of floral motifs are a big deal in Indian art, and so that's why. And I also have this blanket in my house, and I enjoy this blanket a lot. So I wanted to capture it and keep it in a piece. And so here you can also see the motif of the tree of life, and also we spend a lot of our times in bed, so it's a time where you're alone and you're very comfortable. So that's kind of what I wanted to show over here.
That's a very unique thought. I would love to know your association with Mr. Satyendra Rane, and if you could tell us something about it.
So Mr. Satyendra Rane, for the last 4 years I've been exhibiting with him at these Sahayog shows from the 5th to the 8th edition. And he's given me a very big opportunity to put my art on in a platform like this for a good cause also, and in order to meet a bunch of other artists and to get into this entire community that we have built. So.
It's a pleasure to have you.
Hi,
thank you.
I'm Ram Avasti. I'm basically from Mumbai, and this is my artwork. I do normally oils and acrylic on canvas. मुझे पुराने स्ट्रक्चर्स को इस जो मॉन्यूमेंट्स है तो आई लाइक टू टेक देम आउट ऑन कैनवस. तो मुझे जब इस तरह से पर्सपेक्टिव मिलता है, लाइट्स मिलती है, पुराने स्ट्रक्चर्स मिलते हैं, तो आई ट्राई टू गिव देम लाइक उसमें मैं अपने कलर्स, अपने शेड्स डाल के उसको करने की कोशिश करता हूँ. सो दिस इज़ अ स्ट्रक्चर इन दिल्ली एंड मैं वहाँ पे गया था, तो मैंने वहाँ से क्लिक सम पिक्चर्स फ्रॉम देयर और उसके बेसिस पे मैंने ये बनाया.
इट्स अ ब्यूटीफुल पीस इंडीड सर.
थैंक यू.
सहयोग हमेशा जाना गया है अपने सोशल वेलफेयर कॉजेज़ के लिए. इस साल भी वो जैसे बच्चों की शिक्षा के लिए प्रोसीड्स जो हैं वो डोनेट कर रहे हैं. इस कॉज के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे एंड हाउ वुड यू लाइक टू एनकरेज द पीपल टू एसोसिएट देमसेल्व्स विद सहयोग?
See, I have been associated with Sahayog since a very long time, and the efforts which Satyendra Rane sir does is excellent. मतलब वो उनका हरदम यही रहता है कि अपकमिंग आर्टिस्ट को साथ में लेके और फिर जितने भी अपकमिंग आर्टिस्ट हैं उनको दूसरे आर्टिस्ट के प्लेटफॉर्म पे ला के रखना. और प्लस जो प्रोसीडिंग्स आती है वो एवरी टाइम ही बेसिकली ट्राइज टू डोनेट देम. So it's a very good initiative, and he's been doing it. I think this is the 8th year. So that's a nice thing.
It's a pleasure to have you here, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
मैं उषा छाड़वा हूँ और ये जो पेंटिंग मैंने बनाई हुई है वो समथिंग डिफरेंट, माने मेरे को कुछ अलग चाहिए था सब्जेक्ट भी, और थोड़ा सा इसमें मुझे कुछ ये लगा और काफ़ी गाइडलाइन मिली राणे सर की तरफ से, तो मैंने ये समथिंग न्यू बनाया और मेरे लिए फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस है और मैं सहयोग के साथ ये साल से जुड़ी हूँ, तो उसके लिए भी मैं बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ.
मैम बेहद सुंदर पेंटिंग है और जैसा कि सहयोग जाना गया है अपने सोशल वेलफेयर और सोशल कॉजेज़ काम के लिए, इस साल भी वो बच्चों की शिक्षा के लिए कुछ धन डोनेट कर रहे हैं.
हाँ, वही
तो
बहुत.
इस बारे में क्या कहना चाहते हैं?
नहीं, वही भी बहुत अच्छी बात है और उसके लिए हम लोग सदैव तत्पर रहते हैं कि भाई चलो कुछ डोनेशन जा रहा है, हमारी वजह से थोड़ा इनको भी हेल्प हो जाता है, तो इट्स वेरी नाइस थिंग.
एंड सत्येंद्र राणे जी के बारे में आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे उनके साथ एसोसिएशन?
नहीं, वो बहुत फ्रेंडली है और हम लोग को बांधते नहीं है कि भाई यही करना है या वो करना है, और अच्छी तरह गाइडलाइन मिलती है और वो बहुत फ्रेंडली है और अच्छे, वो डाउन टू अर्थ है, माने वैसे नहीं है उनको प्राउड कि मैं कुछ हूँ करके, तो ये सबसे बढ़िया बात है.
सबको प्लेटफॉर्म दिया जाए.
या
It's a pleasure to have you here, ma'am.
Thank you so much.
Hi, I'm participating for the 8th year in Sahayog. When the curator was discussing it with me, he was very keen on improving access, giving an opportunity for lesser known artists to showcase their work along with established artists. And year after year, my art journey has grown because of his encouragement and support. It's a privilege to be associated with Sahayog and with Mr. Rane. These are two of my works. The third one is outside. That is Matsya. And I don't start with a theme. The theme, it's like a meditation. The theme just evolves as I paint. And this is Suryamukhi. I drew inspiration from the sunflower. And there are a lot of amazing art around here, and they all support a wonderful cause every year. So when you buy a piece of art at the show, you're supporting some child's education, you're supporting somebody's future, you're supporting a life. So please come by. Thank you.
Since you've mentioned it's your 8th year, what would you like to add about Mr. Satyendra Rane and how has it been collaborating with him?
When he had this idea, he was brainstorming with me. He's extremely sincere, very, very focused on helping people. Works tremendously. The show is not possible without him, and very, very authentic. In the COVID year or two, the COVID year, we had the show. We really did not have too many footfalls because of COVID, but we had an NGO, and he, out of his pocket, gave the NGO a lakh of rupees, saying it's not their fault that there's COVID. It is for a cause. He's that sincere a person. And the way he encourages everybody, the way he makes it inclusive, the way he improves access, we need more people like him in the field of art.
It's a beautiful experience, ma'am. It's a pleasure to have you.
Thank you.
ये साल बहुत ही अच्छा रिस्पांस रहा। ये साल मतलब थोड़ा अलग था क्योंकि ये साल यंगर भी थे और थोड़े मतलब दोनों तरफ से यंगर थे, मतलब एज से भी यंगर थे और एक्सपीरियंस से या इससे काफ़ी यंगर थे और उनके काम भी बहुत एकदम लाइव थे। जैसे टेक्निक्स अलग अलग थी, कोलाज था, मोज़ैक था, डॉट बिंदु आर्ट था, तो ऐसे बहुत अलग टाइप का काम यहाँ पे देखने मिला। और एज 18 टू 80 एज के सब आर्टिस्ट है और सबके जनरेशन गैप इतना है, तो उस गैप का जो एक थॉटफुल जो एक अलग किस्म का अलग अलग आर्टिस्ट का कलर स्कीम या नॉलेज होगा या लाइंस का होगा, वो सब इसमें शो में देखने मिलता है। तो इसमें वैरायटीज़ काफ़ी है और सबके अपने अपने थॉट और कलर्स की जो खूबियाँ है, टेक्निक्स की खूबियाँ है, वो सब ने यहाँ पे भर भर के एग्जीबिशन में रखी है।
Sorry, I'll call you old, but the young and old juxtaposition हमें यही दिख रहा है। You have a co-curator who's so young, Namya. You've got this opportunity. What do you have to say?
I'm very grateful for this opportunity. This is my first time doing something like this, and I've never done this before, so I'm a bit nervous, but it's been such a great experience, and I'm very thankful to Rane sir. He's such a inspiring person, and he helps me with my artwork, and I've been with him for a year now, and it's just so inspiring, and I keep thinking like, how does he do all of this? And it's just such a great experience.
सर, इस सारे सहयोग के पार्टिसिपेशन से एजुकेशन के कॉज के टुवर्ड्स जा रहा है प्रोसीड्स। इससे पहले उन्होंने स्कूल बना दिया उस सेम फाउंडेशन ने, अलर्ट सिटीजन
जी,
फाउंडेशन।
सेम फाउंडेशन ने अलर्ट सिटीजन फोरम जो है, जब हम उनसे मिले तो उन्होंने कहा था कि हम स्कूल बनाना चाहते हैं, लेकिन जब हम उनके स्कूल की हालत बहुत ख़राब थी। जब हमने फ़ोटोज़ देखे तो हम गर्मियों के दौरान उनके प्लेस गए, स्कूल देखी, तो एकदम पतरे के शेड के नीचे एक ही रूम के नीचे 100-200 बच्चे जो है वो बैठते थे, जबकि हम वहाँ पे खड़े नहीं रह सकते थे। इस हालत में वहाँ पे 100-200 बच्चे बैठते थे और वो पढ़ाई करते थे, ना फ़ैन था ना कुछ था। तो जब हम एग्जीबिशन के बाद फिर हमने ये किया तो उन्होंने अच्छी प्रॉपर स्कूल बनाई और उसको शेड अच्छे से, फ़ैन, मॉनिटर, इस तरह से फिर उन्होंने बिठाया। तो हमें बहुत अच्छा लगा कि हम जिस एनजीओ के लिए कर रहे हैं वो वाकई में उस बच्चों के लिए काम कर रही है। और ये साल हम लोग उसी एनजीओ के साथ काम करें क्योंकि वो उनको और स्कूल में जो लाइक बेंचेस है या अदर फैसिलिटीज़ है वो देना चाहती है। तो हम भी इसके लिए उनके साथ जुड़े हैं कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा पेंटिंग के सेल हो, हमारी ऐसी इच्छा है, लोगों को पसंद आए और उसमें से जो भी अमाउंट बने हम चाहेंगे कि उसमें से कुछ पार्ट जो है वो स्कूल के लिए जाए, ताकि उन बच्चों को अच्छी शिक्षा और अच्छी सुविधा मिल पाए।
Namya, how does it feel that if, let's say, this painting gets sold and we hope that it gets sold, you are also actually participating towards a cause and you're going to better a child's life. How does that feel for you?
It feels really great to know that I'm giving back to society and that I'm not only like doing what I love, but I'm also helping a good cause that has been established for like 8 years now. And I'm really grateful, and it's just such a pleasure to do what I love and give back to society.
सर, पार्टिसिपेशन के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे? वी हैव 30 आर्टिस्ट अगेन, इंडिया से, नेपाल से,
जी,
एंड 75 के ऊपर आर्टवर्क्स।
एक्चुअली जब हम लोगों ने शो की ऑलमोस्ट सब आर्टिस्ट ख़त्म हो गए थे कि सिलेक्शन, शो के 2 दिन पहले तक हमें एंट्री आ रही थी कि हमें भी पार्ट लेना है। मतलब पता नहीं कि उन्होंने कहाँ से देखा इतने साल का, तो उन्होंने वही कहा कि सर हमें इसका पार्ट बनना है, हमें चांस दो। लेकिन हमारी एक लिमिट होती है कि एग्जीबिशन की कि इतने आर्टिस्ट होने चाहिए और उनके काम प्रॉपर दिखने चाहिए। ये नहीं कि कुछ फीस आ रही है इसके लिए हम उसको ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आर्टिस्ट को ही करें, लेकिन हम चाहते हैं कि अच्छे से अच्छा काम जो है वो लोगों तक पहुँचे और हर साल नए आर्टिस्ट को चांस मिले। तो अब तक ऐसे देखा है कि काफ़ी वेटिंग में आर्टिस्ट रहते हैं कि नेक्स्ट ईयर हमें चांस मिलेगा और हम उसके लिए अच्छा काम करें ताकि हमें नेक्स्ट ईयर सहयोग में पार्टिसिपेट करने मिले।
Namya, would you like to add anything else? Would you want to talk about your painting?
So I did 3 paintings for the show with Rane sir's help. He guided me through the process, and my favorite one is this one. And it took me about a month, and I used acrylic paints, and it's just so nice to see like the variety of artworks and established artists and new artists that are here, and I like interacting with them, and I love how everyone gets to interpret these artworks in their own way, and there's such a variety of mediums, of culture, of techniques, and it's just a really great pleasure to see everything, and I'm really excited.
Sir, the last parting word from you.
मैं चाहूँगा कि सब आर्टिस्ट और सब हमारे जो सपोर्टर्स हैं, प्रमोटर्स हैं, उनका ऐसे ही सपोर्ट मिलता जाए और ये 8वां साल से लेके ऐसे ही एक एक साल बढ़ता जाए और हमारे हाथों से और भी अच्छे पेंटिंग्स, आर्टिस्ट इनको हम प्रेजेंट कर पाए और काफ़ी ऐसे जो संस्थाएं हैं, NGOs हैं जिनको एक्चुअल में ज़रूरत है उनको हम हेल्प कर पाए. Thank you so much.
I'm Dr. Dipti Desai, and I am basically a dentist. But then my passion for art has evolved over the years, and I progressed from acrylic to oil painting to digital, and now I'm into stained glass mosaic in a big way. And what I found is that broken does not necessarily mean not beautiful. From imperfections also we can make beautiful art. And I want my art to be imperfect but beautiful. I follow wabi-sabi and kintsugi concept, where in the Japanese art, where even the broken pieces can be joined together and conceptually it becomes something so beautiful, even better than the original art. So that is how I use, here I've used stained glass. It is painstakingly cut with nippers and blades, and then these are the mirror works, and all these are stained glass. The eyes, especially the eyes, they take a lot of time to make. We have to have that kind of feeling in the eyes, the expression, and that you have to feel that to create this kind of visually appealing face. So that is how I have got into this stained glass, and it's very meditative. So basically my art is a brokenness is the main concept in my art. So
it's a unique piece, ma'am, in the truest sense. And since this is the first time you're collaborating with 8th Sahayog, what would you like to add about Mr. Satyendra Rane, who happens to be the curator and the organizer?
I basically want to get into philanthropic causes, and my aim is not to make money because I have made enough in my lifetime. I would like to do something for the society because society has given me such a lot. And when I see children, who need education, and I feel that I should be doing more to help them rather than, filling my bank account. So main purpose of this is when I saw what Mr. Satyendra was doing, I thought he was in the right direction, and I said I should join him in his endeavor to, promote schools and, books and things like the cycles for little children. So that is my main aim.
Good evening, my name is Antara, and this is my artwork for Sahayog. This is my first exhibition, and Sahayog has given me this great opportunity for displaying my work for the first time. And I'm 16 years old, so this is my first exhibition, and I'm really proud to be portraying my work over here.
And this is your first collaboration with Mr. Satyendra Rane. What would you like to add about it?
So it's been an amazing experience. I've learned a lot over this journey, and he's been such a great mentor to me and my work, and I've really appreciated his effort and commitment into bringing about my work in Sahayog.
And your art will be directly making an impact in someone's life because Sahayog has always been known to make a social impact. What would you like to say about the same?
So I love to see the collaboration of Sahayog with the different children foundations and helping these underprivileged children with their healthcare, with their education. So it's a really good opportunity for not only the bios for getting such a lovely painting in their home, but also for the underprivileged children who would really benefit from the funds given to them.
And could you take us through the painting, what it's trying to portray?
Yeah, so the painting is more on the minimalistic side. So observing the different paintings around different houses, you can see that they're so detailed. However, sometimes a house needs something minimalistic, and I feel like something as wonderful with the different colors and different themes, aspects, etc. of this space is really fit for a nice home, and it brings about a unique sense of color and a unique sense of wonder as to what it could be.
It's a very calming piece.
Yes.
It's a pleasure to have you. Thank you.
Thank you. Myself, I'm Dr. Vibha Sharma, a dentist by profession, and this is my first ever chance to, contribute to something which is going to, be contributed further to the noble cause, like education and, upliftment of the society that is, along with us, but yet 100 years behind us. So I feel that many such initiatives should be taken across. I really thank to Rane sir to give me an opportunity to participate in such a beautiful exhibition. And I think I will also request other artists to come forward and dedicate their work to some noble cause like for the education and upliftment of the society. Thank you.
मैम 16 से लेके 80 साल के लोग यहाँ पर डिस्प्ले कर रहे हैं अपना काम. What would you like to add about the variety that is at display?
I'm really happy to see the contribution of the youngsters and the the old experienced members of the society with their work. I mean, it's really pleasure to be amongst such an artistic crowd who have a variety of thoughts, yet we are all under one roof of this Sahayog, and it really encourages me to, when a senior person can do some art like this and contribute their, their percentage for this particular exhibition, why not youngsters also come ahead and start contributing their share?
Absolutely.